So here's my dad replacing the rear strut on the car. He's got a little compression tool so we can press the strut so that we can the coil spring, pardon me. And then now he's removing the center bolt from the actual strut or shock. Call it a strut, I guess. I always thought they were shocks. Oh, need a smaller one. On it nice and tight. Hard to get off. You don't want to stand in front of that right now while the coil is being compressed because it'll shoot at you. That's not good. Is it coming? See it churning. Looks like it was churning, but is it just that plate's churning? We'll just jump over this. Anyways, but in order to get to this strut on the 2014 Dodge Journey, we had to take out the rear seats, which was a bugger, and there's a bolt here, over here in the center, and you see here, and as well on the other side. And of course I had to take out the storage compartment first, had to come out, which is that little storage thing that's there, and there's 4 screws inside that in order to take that out, plus this here material of the back of the seat is attached to that storage unit, so that is a pain because that had to come out first. Then the bolts, I would advise taking out the actual seat first. It just pops up. There's little holes here in the very front of the seat, pop up from the front, and then there'll be levers on the back of the seat that it'll pop out to. That might be a lot easier, and then you can get to the bolts a lot easier. So these are the bolts that we're from, and this is where your strut is and that attached to, and there's 2 of them. So all this plastic had to come off, which is a real pain in the butt to get that plastic off. There's a couple screws in it, and there's anything, you see a little cap, there's a screw under the cap. So lots of fun. Anyways, Dad's got it out. The screws on the top were out first, and then he had to loosen it up with some oil here, and then take off the load off of the car, jack the car up here, and take the load off because the screws wouldn't come out. Once that screw came out, the whole strut and shock just dropped right out. So the biggest pain in the butt was all the stuff that's your seating and your plastic. Real pain in the butt. I think they would have come out with something easier than this. Anyways, for people that are looking, 2014 Dodge Journey. So we're doing both. Is it coming out, Dad? It's really giving him a hard time. The top nut seems like it's painted on there. Almost looks like there's paint or something on there. Well, did you get it? It's coming? This is the old one. And this is the new strut here. And just to let you know, I got them from a place online that's called wrenchmonkey.ca, which is Ontario. So for Canadians, it is free shipping, only $60 for each one. And at home here in St. John, they would have been $120, $150 each. So that's why I'm replacing both of them. And same with the front strut, it was almost half the difference in price. Wrenchmonkey.ca. Oh, it's starting to turn. It's being a real pain in the butt. Huh?
What's he up to?
Oh, he's replacing my struts on my car.
I do?
Yeah.
I do.
Real pain in the bum. The little doesn't want to come out. Yeah, little hammer, whatever.